This hit us hard. This wasn't a simple no. It was the continuing struggle for recognition in our own country. So it was a big deal for us.
I didn't know where to go, really. I didn't know what to think.
At the swipe of the pen, the majority of Australians said they didn't give a damn about Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples.
There's people reminding us constantly that there is a no vote. There was no get over it. But we are not over it.
As we know, there was a big no to the voice to Parliament and no one was talking about it. So we decided that we would open up the conversation and have a dialogue about what is the next step for us. How do we come together, learn and heal together to make it safer for all of us moving forward into the future. So this video is part of that next step. It's coming together to talk about how we do look after our social and emotional well-being, what's good for us individually, what's good for our families and our communities, but what is the way forward together.
I think one of the keys to managing my mental health is managing stress and putting steps in place so that I can be more organised around my daily tasks.
I have a dog and I have Barry. And he's the most cuddly, beautiful little boy. So I take him for walks, I take him to the beach, he runs up and down. And I have a really supportive family and partner and just talk to them as well. Just talk, get out in nature, like it's so beautiful outside. You know, you have trees, it's coming into summer. I think that getting outside is the most important thing you can do.
I connect with things around me that make me feel calm and bring me joy. These can be people, places, activities, and even different ways of thinking.
I always make time for myself to begin with, because I think that's important. I think people forget that they are important as well.
I go outside and just go for a walk, and you know, I'm lucky that I live next to Kings Park and the river, and I get to see all the wildlife and the plants and just relax.
I actually collect teapots, so I find that really soothing. So I go around to the op shops and I look for my teapots.
I think also just for shorter term benefits, I like to engage in a lot of sporting activities with friends. I guess building that sense of community and getting that exercise really helps to keep me at a nice level.
For me, it's about looking after myself, or finding ways of looking after myself, and giving myself, you know, time away from the stresses in life. So getting out and doing different things with family, friends, and yeah, just removing myself from the stresses that life bring my way, I guess.
I really like getting out in the garden. I like being creative, and I like playing with my grandchild.
I think that we recognise how unique and diverse we are as a strength. I think that we all bring different experiences and different ways of thinking to the table, and we use this to work together.
I think one of the biggest lessons that I've learned from my culture that has really helped with my mental health is, I guess, the connection to the land and being grateful of the nature around you. And I think that's something that's applicable for everybody from all walks of life, because we all have that sort of connection with the land no matter where we come from.
Caring and sharing, because our culture is like that, it's caring and sharing.
I think what all Australians could learn from is deep listening, and that is not just hearing what someone's saying, like their words, but understanding where they're coming from.
You look at our kinship model, and if you know how the kinship system works, in that kinship system, everybody cares for each other.
And connection to family is really important as well. So as a young person, you get to, you know, surround yourself with lots of different people. Getting to connect with people throughout your life is really important, and you know, just creating those memories for when you're older.
For me, it's the importance of family. So having that connection, spending lots of time in nature, making sure that you put yourself first as well as others. But it's reciprocal, you know, so you care for others, they'll care for you, and it's a community. We all have each other to lean on, we have each other for support. We have each other in our best moments in our life, but also the toughest times as well. So just remember that we're all connected, we all care, and we all love each other.
Our elders and generations before us, it was a struggle for them to be recognised as people, be recognised as a part of the Commonwealth. But we are now at a time where we're fighting to be equal with the other population in all aspects of life. So prison rates, health rates, suicide rates. It's all aspects of life that Aboriginal people are overrepresented in, but we are fighting this new generation for the betterment of those percentages, those ratios, and I think we can do it. I think it's really promising.
So my hope for the future is for young people to have self-determination, to be able to look after their own social and emotional well-being, and to be happy and find ways to, make themselves happy and healthy.
It brings me hope knowing that there's so many amazing, passionate people around me who are striving for the best outcomes for all of us.
I think our younger generation has a lot more opportunities open to them, and I would hope that they would take those opportunities and really make a difference.
At the end of the day, it's our children who will keep us strong for the future.